to be caught. Here I come now, let's play hide and seek. Riding on the playground, no one dares to make a sound. Round and round and round and round, no one wants to be first found.
That right there, my friends, is Haystack Rock, Lincoln City, Seaside, Oregon. It would seem that several of the players in this game of chess like that area and visit there often. Moyes, Jovito, Emma. Yeah, there's a few others too I can name, but I don't want to name them right here for safety purposes. But I do have the receipts for it. Yeah. Did you guys realize that Emma has the same middle name as Madison? Emma May Bailey and Madison May Mogan. Just an observation. Really sure, but I do believe this is Emma down here. Plus, she's wearing the same pants as she did at her photo shoot and the DWI. Looks like Emma Bailey to me. Those are helicopters flying over me. So, do you guys really want to tell me that that's not Emma Bailey? I mean, they are twins then. I don't know, does Emma Bailey have a twin? I'm going to have to, like, see if I can overlay this picture onto the other one. Okay, it is pouring outside, as you can tell. Little ambiance for y'all, but I did an overlay of this and I will be putting it right behind this video right here. This is a picture of Emma, and I think this girl's Emma. I really do. And I don't know, I saw some weird stuff. That chick that was with him, that wearing the same type of coat, she was wearing chainmail underneath her poncho. Chainmail, you guys know what that is? That's what the jousters used to use when they were in a fight, riding the horses and, you know. Actually, now I'm not so sure it was chainmail, but one thing I will tell you for sure is that both this guy and that other girl with the jacket just like his, similar anyway, they were wearing the same shirt underneath that. So it could have been a titanium shirt, which we use those for rock hounding, like when we go at night and dig, like, you know, dig with pickaxes and that kind of stuff. And like, and if you're in with, you know, crystals and stuff like that, you got a lot of points in there that you got to be careful of because it'll cut the heck out of you. So there's the clothing for that, and there's also the gloves. And they both had the same thing on. See right here? See his brown shirt underneath here? Well, the other girl was wearing the same thing. Oh, excuse me. You tell me now. How often does that happen where you go out wearing the same thing and pretty much the same coat? This coat is a heavy coat. This coat is like tapestry, like those heavy curtains. This coat is a protection for protection. This coat is thick. It's probably wool with some other stuff into it. I don't know if they make with titanium ones like that, but it was. You can tell that they're heavy coats just by the way that they're walking and they're holding themselves. And you could hide anything under this, and that's what they're for. Did you guys know that, this is stupid facts or facts that, you know, who would have thunk? Well, me. I always wondered what you got up your sleeve meant. Oh, hey, what you got up your sleeve? Well, that goes all the way back to king and queens, where they didn't have pockets in their gowns and their you know, their robes and stuff that they wore, so that they had those big billowy sleeves. Well, those sleeves were billowy for a reason, because they would hold it, and they would hold their hands like that in front of them for a reason, because it got heavy. Because what they would do, they would hide their valuables in their sleeves, and that's why some of those big sleeves were like really big and long and like huge. They look huge. That's because they were shoved full of gold goblets and whatever else they had, gold doubloons or whatever. Anyway, so eventually they got so heavy. That's why they held their hands in front of themselves, because they you know, they would hold their hands apart to begin with, but then you'd see them holding their hand, you know, and that's because it was so heavy. They needed extra support. And so what you got up your sleeve is when stuff started falling out of their sleeve because it got too heavy and they shoved so much stuff up in there. That's what that means. I thought that was such a cool, I thought that was pretty interesting. But anyway, that goes into play here, comes into play right here, is that coat. You see anybody else in this town wearing that shit? I mean, I'd wear it. I think it's cool. I mean, to be really warm, I wouldn't wear it for the reason in my opinion, he's wearing it for, or the other girl. But yeah, that's hippie-ish. Is cool. Also, think about this. It's hippie-ish. You've got where Enon went to Evergreen State College. Evergreen State College is the hippiest of hippiest colleges. Literally, it is Hippieville. And how he got kicked out of there, I'll never know. Because you know what? You grade your own grades. You make your grades in that school, not the teachers. They have great teachers, and lots of brilliant people have come out of that school. Trust me, there's lots of them. And they're very smart. There are lots of holistic and lots of really amazing people. Trust me, I know of lots of them. But my family does twirling too, like the fire sticks, and tons of my friends. And so I have no doubt that he didn't learn that there. I believe. So, I mean, I totally believe this. But here's another connection here that's really crazy. You know the guy that called 911 on Kopacka? JB, I'm going to call him. Actually, he has the same name as the girl who was supposed to be moving with Kelley to Arizona. Same exact name. Except for possibly the middle name. I know his starts with a C, I believe, and I don't know what hers is. But same name. And so he also went to Evergreen State College. Same time Enon did. Tell me about that one. The guy's also a promoter. He's definitely no Simon Cowell, but tell you what, he promotes music, he promotes media, video, all sorts of stuff, and that's not all he's into. So, promoter, empty apartment, Enon, Evergreen State College. I am not saying this guy is Enon, because I don't think this is Enon. Could be related though, but I'm not even going to go there, because in the very beginning of it, if you zoom in really tight, you can see when he first walks in, Emma's already there, and so I need to go back and find out where when she came in and how she snuck in there, because seriously, I did not know she was there. And he walked right up to her, and he had his glasses off, and he had his hat off, so you can see him a lot better. And he looks so totally different from this right here compared to when his hat is off. It's crazy. So he's somebody, and he's probably, I mean, I'm not going to go there yet because I really don't have a clue who he is at the moment. But this little lady, come on, look at that. You can't look at the hairline, you guys. Look at where the nose is and the eyebrows. Look at the cheeks. Look at the mouth. Anybody who thinks this isn't her, you better get your glasses changed. I don't know. And I'm going to bring another video that's going to show you frame by frame what went down between this group when they walked up, and how they were alerted to even get up to the counter at the time they got up there. Let me give you a little hint. Apple Pay, yeah. So question here, how did Emma get so connected with the sororities? As their little, you know, warning girls, or their little narcs, their little snitches. You want to talk about snitches? Well, they were in true form at the Grub truck that night. True form. Because wait till you see all the little connects I found with their little warning signs. You'll hear Apple Pay, not the first time that we all remember it. It's a different time. And as soon as she says that, Emma and her boyfriend, her ninja, walk up. Here in this video, in this Grub truck, she's wearing the same fucking pants she wore at the DWI. Not only is she wearing the pants there, she's wearing them in her photo shoots with Demetrius. They're this black, maybe they're leather, I don't know. Pleather, I call them pleather. She wears them all the time. They're her favorite breeches. Oh, she's got snitches breeches. Is that what that is? Maybe. Maybe she gets leather pants for snitching and everybody else gets a sword. Don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just bringing you what I've seen. And that right there, my friends, is Emma Bailey. It just matches. Man, right down to her neck. God damn, the whole thing. Her cowlick, her hair. You can't get much closer than that. Hearing each other, they wore chainmail to protect them. Yep.
Get the fuck up. What's wrong with you? Go to hospital later. Have a drink. Cigarette. Cup of coffee. Back in the game.
How goes it?
How are you?
Who lives here?
You know what? Maybe we should hear that again. Hey, how goes it? What cop says, hey, how goes it? It's like, oh, hey, how are you? They know each other. In fact, you know, she might even have called them to tell them to come on over. You know, never know. You know, maybe she's upset. Maybe she didn't get what she needed that she was supposed to be given at that point, because I believe she's checking up on this house. And in the video, in the past, in the video where she is, I had to like overlay the voicing because there was music in the background, but she's saying, it's her own words, and I just put them in talk to text, or text to speech is what it's called. Anyway, the girl where she's laying in her lap and she's stroking her hair, the girl stroking her hair, that's this girl that's walking up. That's the same girl. Don't tell me this isn't Emma Bailey. And if you, this is from another, this is from Sonia D's TikTok. Thanks, Sonia. So if you see where it says, if you think this is Emma Bailey, it's wrong, or whatever, underneath it, where I put blue paisley head wrap, that's not mine. That's hers. So that's not my stuff I put on here. Oh, also, the blue paisley head wrap, I've got videos and pictures of her wearing that. And not only is she wearing it, but guess who else is wearing it? Kara's wearing it. You tell me. You tell me. Fucking sick. That paisley head wrap, maybe it was given to, maybe it was a hand-me-down to her. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But there's several pictures in different years even that she's got this head wrap. She also had it wearing the DWI.
We're not actually.
You don't know who lives here?
No, I don't.
We're just here for a noise complaint.
Okay.
How goes it?
Oh, hey, how are you?
Who lives here?
We're not actually.
You don't know who lives here?
No, I don't.
We're just here
Okay, I'm
for.
going to back this up. There's something said right before he says, how goes it? And I can't catch it, so I'm going to back it up a little bit.
How goes it?
Oh, hey, how are you?
Who lives here?
We're not actually.
It sounded like he said those are the ladies or something like that. Let me do it again.
You don't know who lives here? How goes it?
Oh, hey, how are you?
Who lives here?
We're not actually sure.
Maybe he said, hey, ladies, or something like that. But, yeah, how goes it, the cop says. Not, can I see your ID? You were just walking out of this party that we're going to go complain about. They believed him when they said they hadn't been drinking. They just came from a freaking frat out, a sorority party. Jeez. Worst cops ever.
You don't know who lives here?
No, I don't.
We're just here for a noise complaint.
Okay.
You know, I never really noticed it until I just now, this last time when I was getting ready to upload this, listen to this video, and the way she says, oh, hey, how are you? She knows him. When she's walking out of the house, she freaking knows him, you guys. Oh, hey, how are you? She wasn't surprised to see him. She knew him. She knows him. Oh, my God, I never noticed that before. Well, things just keep getting weirder and weirder, don't they? Here comes the light.
Yes, hello. I was wondering if you could play that song again.
Which one, man?
The one that goes...